Andhra has always been there, a regular visitor to Davos, and then we always use this as a kind of a point where from which the talks that we are having with various companies and all are crystallized into something concrete, and then also a lot of thought leadership emerges. The new ideas that are coming into the economy, into technology, are also discussed in Davos, and we bring them back and then work on them and ensure that we do. For example, last Davos was the time when we had the talks. We started talking with Cognizant, and before this Davos, the project is physically grounded. The Cognizant has started operating out of Vizag, so we are looking at that timeline, and this time we want to compress the timeline further. Probably in next 7-8 months of our talks or discussions in Davos with various investors and companies, we want it to be physically grounded. That's one thing. And particularly, we are looking at sectors like GCCs is one area which we want to focus on for Visakhapatnam and other areas. Then also IT development centers, the second focus. We're also looking at creating ecosystems. The Chinese model where one city or one locality specializes on a particular product and not to spread it across the country. That's the model we are looking at. So Vizag is one area where we'll be focusing on IT development centers and GCCs. And other areas we will have looking at electronics and communication, equipment manufacturing, particularly white goods. We want to in the next 3 years become the place where at least 70% of the white goods in the country are manufactured, which are like refrigerators, air conditioners, and other white goods like TVs and all. That's what the whole focus is. And now, from last Davos this year, the addition is the quantum, with Quantum Valley being established in Amaravati with already 40 odd companies, tied up to the ecosystem. I think quantum is one thing which we are going to be again talking a lot in the Davos. That would be the focus area. And we'll also be focusing a lot on the semiconductor. The first semiconductor unit, I think we hope the groundbreaking will happen before we go to Davos in the state. And in Davos, we want to focus on a lot of semiconductor, including semiconductor packaging and other associated industries which are required for a semiconductor ecosystem.